Hello everyone. I recently read interesting press report regarding coronavirus and anti-parasitic medication, which is called ivermectin. Press says ivermectin stopped coronavirus in 48 hours with just one treatment. It sounds like very promising, and very soon it feels like we can overcome coronavirus, but actually it is not, because there is a big difference between in vitro and in vivo. In vitro means outside of our body, living organism. Literally, vitro means glass in Latin. So this is a laboratory environment. And in vivo, survive or revival, vive. Vivo means living organism. So inside of living organism. Because living organism has a homeostasis, too many variables affect the action of the medication. So something happened in vitro, in many cases, cannot be reproduced in vivo environment. So in vivo experiment is very important step. But that ivermectin experiment was only done in vitro, and you cannot apply that result or expect same thing can happen in vivo environment. And these days there are terms in Silicon Valley, so that means the computer. So something can be experimented in computer simulation. So you need to understand these terms to understand the basic research result. And there are similar terms like bench research and bedside research. Bedside research usually refer to clinical experiment or clinical observation, and bench research is a similar term with in vitro experiment. In social media, there was a very funny comment regarding this article. It is written in Korean and I translate it into English. He says, soap can kill virus in a minute. Why don't you swallow a piece of soap? I thought it is very witty and very meaningful comment. I assume that he understands the difference between in vitro and in vivo. So I thought nobody would swallow the soap to kill the virus, coronavirus. But more interestingly, that thing really happened in America. President in daily briefing commented that why don't we try this kind of disinfectant in our body. So very hard to believe it happened. It was quite surprising. So I want to say this famous quote from Lincoln: don't believe everything you read on the internet just because there's a picture with a quote next to it. So do not believe the research result on a press just because that experiment was done in famous university or famous laboratory, or just because it is reported in reliable newspaper. Okay, thank you very much. Have a good day.